So the first one is MSTL, multi-seasonal trend with lag. It's a deconstructor, that's what I call it. And this is because there are complex data patterns, especially when it comes to multiple hierarchies of time. So if you have seasons coming in by multiple hierarchies of time, you have a different seasonality for year, you have a totally different seasonality for quarter, and your months are absolutely different in seasonality. There are cases like this very frequently observed. So when you have such kind of a complex, data that is coming in where you have multiple dimensions, but at the same time, your scale of time is also showing different seasonality patterns, MSTL is the go-to option. The next one is ETS. I'll call it the pseudonym is also exponential smoothing category. So you have got simple, you have got double, you have got triple, which is basically Holt model, and the triple one is Holt-Winters model. And then you've got multiplicative models, you've got additive models, you've got additive with damped. All of this is a part. So these are the models, and it's a part of the category of algorithm, which is called as ETS, and it stands for error, trend, and seasonality components within it. Of course, these are meant for smooth trends, and you should use it, or you can think of using it where the cycles of seasons are singular. And it generally gives more weightage, or it gives more precedence and importance to the recent activity in the past, or I would say the activity that has happened in the recent past, and not the one which is farther from today when you look at the history. So that's where you can think of using the ETS models. Now, the third one is ARIMA. Let me keep it very simple. ARIMA is purely a momentum tracker. That means if you think of ARIMA use case, there are various, I would say, use cases, but the most important way to think of where to use ARIMA is when there is a correlation between the past data points. So assume that you are running a restaurant where you see the spike of customers coming in during the evening, during a weekend, compared to the other period. So it is going to look at the history and see the patterns, whether the same kind of, let's say, event is correlated with the previous events as you go further in the history or the historical data. So when you have a correlation, an autocorrelation, you can think of using ARIMA. It's not at all seasonal, but yes, ARIMA definitely has got a specific model inside it, which is SARIMA, seasonal ARIMA, where you still can expect some autocorrelation and there will be some seasonality also, but not as complex as MSTL, or not as singular seasons and repeated seasons as ETS category.